the Titans and the Bengals. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And just shutting him off there. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Shot.
Now Burrow. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and it'll be Titan football. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 5.
Come on. Steady, ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The Titans at 10-2 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat. And they are, without question, the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but...
They'll try to run this one in. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Go!
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes, That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the first drive,
Here we
3
go.
and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense.
I'm
Let's
fine,
see
ready?
if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what
Gun,
the
gun.
defense does here,
Gun.
too, after a good stop.
Turbo.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On one,
2
ready?
yards still to go. Third down now.
Here we go, here we go. That.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Hustle, hustle.
And quickly they get to the line.
Set.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
You talk about this Bengals
Okay,
defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
101 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Set it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award,
Here we
because
go,
of
here we
plays
go.
like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they're going to speed things up here.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Hunt.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Sly on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
1-1, ready?
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge,
Let's get set.
you're expecting to see nothing but empty
Stop.
space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
and a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves,
Here we go.
and picked up the first
Wait,
down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack to about the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and
Here we go.
sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Side.
Quick slant caught by Chase. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity
On
to
two.
either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do
Here
what
we
he
go.
just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting the receiver on the run.
That's caught by Howard. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first
Gun,
and
gun.
10.
12.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. 42.
Here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and
On one,
foremost.
ready?
Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses.
Here we
Catch
go.
the ball. How much yardage
Stop.
can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Alert. Check. Unlock line. Hey. No. Bronco switch.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Let's go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check go.
He'll look to throw.
Be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Let's get set. Turn.
And no room to run. Might have gotten a yard. That's all. 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want?
Here we go, here we go.
First down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at
Here
the
we go.
18.
Cut.
Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Turn.
Burrow will throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand
Still first
why
down.
offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on the play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got 5 at the 6. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle. Wow.
Here we go, here we go.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
Here we go. Here we go. Side.
They'll try to run this one in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
They have the lead. You know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it.
On 1, ready?
But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go, here we go.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Burrow looking to pass. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got the lead seeding. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 177 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Holding. Offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Set, go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense? Right?
Yeah,
if you know,
on him.
Right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
Ready. Go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
So 2nd and 10,
here we go.
third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Well, down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he'll go down at the 28.
A 223 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Set. Check go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Ready, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Ball on the 36
Here we go.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
He'll look to throw. Complete to his tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here we go. 11.
They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Powering his way forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Titans extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory.
Here we go.
It does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against him.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Let's go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Take go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Set. Hut, hut.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Down to the 25. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Go!
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense,